turned on right now. Yay. Ah. Okay. So I feel kind of dumb.
Down, press all the way back.
Especially because I didn't hit the menu button last time instead of... Okay. Alright, anyway, I gotta fix my lampshade. I fixed my lampshade. Here we go. Honestly, I feel dumb. I feel like one of those kind of like duh moments or brain fart things, but a brain fart thing that lasts a little bit. So I guess I feel kind of dumb. I used to pride myself that I knew a lot about technology. Like, and I'm not talking about like in like the 80s, 90s where it wasn't the same. It was like pretty much the same. Like I would be the person that everybody would bring their phones to because I was the one up until like everything became a smartphone. Like when the iPhone came out and everybody was like, "Oh, we all got to do it. You know, we all got to get it." Like I was the guy that everybody at work would bring their phone to show them how to work it, because I always had the newest phone. Like I know these are kind of old, kind of dated, but I had like the Motorola Q as soon as it first came out. It was like the biggest thing. I had, you know, the Windows Mobile phone, the first one that came out, not the Windows phone that was trying to compete with the iPhone, but the Windows Mobile before you had iPhone. You know, with BlackBerry and Palm Pilot. And everybody like, "Oh, I can't find my email. I can't do this." I'm like, "Here, there you go." You know, I would show them how to do it, but and I'd be the guy to find things on the computer, figure out how to do it, you know, and then once someone showed me a formula on Excel, you know, like, it opened up like another whole new world. I'm like, holy crap, I figured out how to make all these damn spreadsheets. I'm sure there's a lot easier ways to make Excel spreadsheets than the way I do them. But I can pretty much make an Excel spreadsheet do what I want to do. I mean, my tracking sheet for my DoorDash, because I don't do DoorDash. I do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Lyft. I don't really do Uber and Lyft anymore, but I just do mostly deliveries. Instacart, I have all this on there, and I have a tracking sheet for each day that breaks down how much I made per hour. I have like all these sheets. There is like 53 sheets that all work together. Like goes into daily, monthly, yearly, weekly hour chart. It all breaks down, and they all work together. And if there's any little flaw, I was able to go back and fix it. But anyway, besides the point. So the two things, like I mentioned yesterday, that I felt kind of dumb because I didn't realize that I was uploading my HD camcorder video to YouTube in standard definition because the editing program had options. I didn't realize it had options, you know, and when I clicked on make video for web and then click on YouTube video, I thought it was going to convert it as an HD video. No, it was converting it standard. So all like my first 3.5 weeks of video are uploaded to YouTube with the black frame around it, and they're all standard definition. They still look good, it's just obnoxious. Especially because I bought an HD camcorder, you know, 1080p camcorder. It's not the best thing in the world, it's $70, $80. But, actually, I had to double check the microphone. I know I turned it on, so double check it. But, so I fixed that. And then I'm like, why the hell was it taking like nearly 24 hours for this damn thing to convert in HD? And my dumbass was not paying attention at all to the fact that my computer was going into sleep mode. Even though I knew it was going into sleep mode. But I was not paying attention to the fact that when it goes into sleep mode, everything gets suspended. So when I open it back up, wondering why it's only like, I'm watching it before I leave, and it goes from like 0% to 20% converted in like an hour. Because it takes longer because it's HD. You know, or half hour, whatever the fuck it's doing. I cuss a lot if you don't know. I'm sure you do if you watch any of these things, or any of my videos on TikTok. What the fuck was I saying? It lost a train of thought. Yeah, it would take like, you know, yesterday. I finished converting yesterday's workout video. You know, got it edited and converted, edited and stitched together, and all the text and everything, whatever. And I go to convert it, and I'm sitting there watching it for like 10 minutes. I go sit on the couch a little bit, and then I come back. It was like at 21% after roughly, you know, 45 minutes to an hour, I think. And then I go to work. And then I come home and it's only at 29%. I'm like 6-7 hours later, I'm like, it's only at 29%. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then all of a sudden it clicked in my head, I'm like, it's in sleep mode. I think that means everything gets stopped. So I had to Google it, and I'm like, God damn it. And I feel stupid. Because in the back of my head, I knew that. I knew that everything stopped. But I kind of assumed, ignorantly assumed, that if something was actively running, like if I had a program that was actively running, that would not stop. I just figured everything else in the background was stopping. But like a program that I have actively started and is running would still run in sleep mode. But I'm stupid. So I had to go through and turn off sleep mode. I don't like that sleep mode is an automatic thing. I didn't mind the screensavers and shit. I shouldn't have to turn off sleep mode. I should have to turn on sleep mode. The same thing with my fucking phones. I hate the fact that there's no option. I know it doesn't go into sleep mode. I'm sure there might be an option on there somewhere. I don't know. I don't really care. But I hate the fact that I don't have an option to keep the screen open always. Like, I'm using these things in my car when I'm driving. That phone's my main phone, so that's not really a big deal. But this one, I have 2 apps that I use. I use Spotify, and then I use an LED light bar that it works with an app that I use to switch back and forth. And I don't like the fact that I got to, you know, while I'm driving, sometimes I have to unlock the phone to, you know, either skip a song or change the LED light bar. Because occasionally I forget. Like, I'll do a DoorDash order, go drop it off. Next thing you know, I'm picking up an Uber Eats order, and I'm almost to the customer's house, and I completely forget. I mean, I don't have to have this damn light bar on there, but I think it helps the fact, like, if you accidentally pull in the wrong driveway, because it's pretty much the same down most places. It's pretty much the same down the street, that the driveway is on the same side of the house. And you go down another street, it's on the other side of the house. But sometimes it looks like it should be the other one, you know, just because that driveway is closer to the house. Like, it's kind of a weird setup sometimes. You pull in the wrong driveway, and I'm like, this is kind of a busy street. I'm not going to back out and try to do this. So I like having the light bar on so they know it says like DoorDash or something. One, when I pull in a customer's house at night, they can see that it's that, because I don't want the stupid, you know, pizza sign on the top of my thing. On my car, you know, I think those are goofy. If I work for a pizza place, I don't care, but, you know, I'm not going to drive around all day with that on, and then take it off if I decide I don't want to work for an hour or two. But yeah, so I got a little LED light bar on the front window of my car, so when I pull in somebody's driveway, you know, they can look out the window and see that, okay, it's DoorDash, not some random creepy guy pulling in my driveway, even though I probably am some random, I am a random creepy guy. stupid in the morning. I am stupid in the morning. At least I'm awake. That's the good thing. I'm awake. So yeah, that's my rant for this morning. Basically, I feel stupid for not understanding how my computer works when I should 100% understand how my computer works. I mean, I'm not a computer genius or anything, but I always prided myself on knowing enough of the basics that I've been able to help people most of the time, and now I just feel kind of dumb. My son is a computer. He's not. Yeah, I guess he's close enough to a genius. He's like way up there. He was always like up here and all those testing things. You know, he was like in the highest percentile in everything. And he built his own computer from scratch, which I know a lot of people do that, and it's nothing. You can follow instructions and do it, but he knew exactly what he was doing. And I asked him, I'm like, what can it do? He goes, what can it do? He goes, it can do a hell of a lot more than I use it for. So I thought maybe my issue, a lot of the issues I was having was just the fact that it was a slow, I'm like, this should not be a slow moving computer. This should not be fucked up like this all the time. You know, everything's lagging, everything's slow. I'm like, this is like a brand new computer. You know, my 16-year-old laptop works better than this computer. The only similarities they have is they both have 4 gigs of RAM. That's only because on the laptop I upgraded to 4 gigs of RAM because it had the option to go up to, it was 1. And then I had the option of making it 4. So I did it. And it ran so much faster. So this having 4 in itself should run faster. But I realized that the issue was that my computer would go into sleep mode, and then I would, turn it back on, and everything's like lagging because everything that was open is trying to wake up. I feel stupid. I feel stupid. That's my rant. I'm done ranting. It is day 5 of week. I am wrong 100%. This is week 4, day 6. It's the last day of workouts for the week. Tomorrow is a stretch day, and then we have 1 week left of the 1 of 30 segment. Then we have a recovery week, which as of right now, I still have it set up to go through a bunch of Turbo Jam videos. The Turbo Sculpt on day 1 and day 4. The 20-minute and ab jam together, okay? Which I know I do that for my warm-up on Monday and Tuesday, and Friday and Saturday, Thursday and Friday. But that'll be a double. And then one of the cardios, probably cardio party 1, because I like that one better. And then repeat that, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, repeat that again. Just to throw the body off the routine, and then we'll come back in on the following week with the 2 of, I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands, 2 of 15 segment. 15. So, I think it's going pretty well. I mean, this is the shirt I wore in the first video. I know it probably doesn't look much different, but it is looser. I know I said that when I wore it last week. But it's another week. Fun. Yeah, so I kind of want to do something else for the recovery. I really want to get off of these videos. Not that they're not good. They are great videos, and I will say that to the day I die. They are great videos, and if you watch something you can follow along that's easy to do, that actually work, and you can make them as intense as you need to. The Turbo Jam videos are great videos. Almost anything that I have seen on Beachbody they're actually good. And then there's the Gaiam stuff and whatever, like the Jillian Michaels stuff, whatever she worked on. Les Mills, even the Tybo stuff. They're kind of goofy to watch the Tybo stuff. I've watched a couple of the videos, and I'm like, these are really goofy. But the Turbo Jams they're actually really good. I mean, for anybody. I mean, if you I mean, you're not going to get anything intense out of it, but they are great for getting back into shape and fat loss and toning up. That's what they're for. They work for what they're for. They are fat loss and toning videos. And I like them. They're fun. They're fun to do. They're easy to follow along. And they work. Because I have done those by themselves. Like I did like 2 to 4 weeks of that routine that I just said. You know, the turbo sculpt, the 20-minute ab jam, and then the cardio party. Or I was actually doing the punch kick jam video for like 2 to 4 weeks, and I repeat that, and I would just add weight as needed, like 2 to 4 weeks to get myself ready to come down and actually work out. And I lost 2 or 3 inches. You know, again, like my problem is that I start a routine, and then I stop for some reason. Either I get sick, I injure myself, you know, like my elbow the one time, I twist my ankle that I can't actually do anything, you know, other than, you know, hobble around for a little bit. Something happens. My hours change. I run out. I don't have enough money to make sure I'm eating. Something stupid happens and I stop. They're all excuses, basically, other than being sick. But being sick, I should just get my ass back down here as soon as I'm feeling better. But, you know, if I'm sick for 3-4 days, get myself off my routine, this mental thing in my head is like, I got to start again on Monday. I got to restart again on Monday. And then I don't start again on Monday because something comes up. I got to go to work early. I got to work extra. I worked extra the night before. I had something else to do that day. And then I get completely fucked. And then I stop doing it. But yeah, I had this mental block that I have to start on Mondays. And a lot of times I'm like, it has to start at the beginning of the month. Or I had to have something. Like this time it worked because it was my birthday on Sunday, like in the middle of the month. But it was my birthday. So I'm like, there's a starting point right there. I can start Monday, the day after my birthday. It works perfectly, and I can go from there. So I'm not worried about starting at the beginning of the month. Boom, there's something there. Now hopefully I can just continue to do it and I'll be fine. So, but yeah, I have gained and lost weight so many times since I actually lost all of it the first time. Even then, it was like slowly coming on, you know. And then finally got to a point where I'm like, I gotta get rid of this shit. I get rid of the shit, and then it's back, and then it's gone, back, gone. Or at least somewhat gone. So, I am rambling. Y'all know why I'm rambling, right? This is leg day. It's leg day. I ramble a lot. I ramble all the time. I talk all the fucking time, and I won't shut the fuck up. So yeah, so when I talk about something working well, and I look like this, it kind of doesn't seem like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I do. I have gotten myself onto programs for a few months, for 6 months, for 8 months, for 9 months, that I've worked slowly, and I have slowly taken weight off. I have got myself on programs that I've done for 3-4 months, and I've taken the weight off like that. It's just I don't stick to it, and I get back to looking like this. So it's not that I don't know what I'm talking about, not that I don't know what I'm doing, it's just that I don't look like I know what I'm doing. You know, because I don't continue with it. So, and like I said, the whole live broadcast, like I could record myself and be fine, but that gives me no motivation to get down here every day to record it. But live streaming it, since I said I was going to do it, I kind of made myself a commitment to other people that have seen that video on my channel, and I have 12.8 thousand followers. I know that's not a lot. It's a lot for me, you know, considering I just make random content, you know, a lot of political content, some funny stuff, some whatever the fuck I feel like it, whatever video I see. But for somebody like me, that's a lot. So I made a commitment to my followers that I'm going to get down here and live stream it. I don't know if any of my followers have ever actually watched this. I know somebody asked me what I was doing because they want to get back into shape, so I made sure they saw the video that I posted. So this kind of gave me a commitment to come down here because I tried doing it the other way where I was just going to not tell anybody. You know, and the only people that would notice would be probably the people I see on a regular basis that, you know, obviously the people that see me going and picking up orders and stuff, that see me the most, because there's certain restaurants I go to a lot more. And then my kids, you know. That's what I did the first time. When I lost all that weight, you know, I just trimmed down. I disappeared. You know, the only people that saw me were my kids and the people I worked with. Everything else had disappeared off. Well, then I jumped back on, and here's a before and after. Boom! And everybody's like, "Holy shit! What the hell did you do?" Then I spent the next like 2 weeks explaining, you know, sending everybody my workout program. And even one guy's like, "You gotta help me. I don't know what I'm doing." And I would go to the gym. He wanted me to join the gym with him. That's why I got the gym membership. At that gym, that particular gym. It was Gold's Gym. That's where I got the yeah, I don't think he's... No, you never see me wear the shirt. It's too tight. It's a medium. It's a medium. I could fit the medium perfectly. Actually, it's in one of my videos. That's one of this. You know, here's a couple pictures that I like. One of me at the gym. But, you know. Anyway, he's like, "Come to the gym," and I see him. He's already working out because I was late because that's what I do. I'm late. But he was on one of the God, what do you call it? Nautilus machines. Doing like chest flies. And there's nothing wrong with those machines. I like those machines. I think they're easy to use. They work. You don't have to have a spotter. You can do myself. But he's sitting there, and he's just. I walk in, I see him, and he's just. He's wondering why he's not losing weight. I'm like, "You're not doing anything." I'm like, it wasn't even like he was doing them fast paced, you know, or a lot. I mean, I watched him. I saw him sit down on it, and he does this. There's a couple of these, and then he's done with it. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? That's why he's not losing. It's not because he's not on a routine like mine, because mine was super intense. He's just not doing anything. And this guy had bigger muscles than me. He had a little more. He obviously had more fat on him than I did. He had more fat on him than I do now. At the time, obviously, I was a lot more in shape too. But I'm like, okay, we're gonna start in the treadmills. You know, because I needed to start a warm up. We need to get our bodies warm. We're just gonna, you know, jog for 10 minutes, just to get warmed up. And then we're doing chest today. I put 135 pounds. Thinking that I was going to set the 245 pounds on a 45-pound bar. Thinking that I'm like, shit, I'm not going to be able to knock out all 10 of these, you know, because I was just using that machine over there. I haven't done free weights in forever. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to lift this shit. I pumped out 10, no problem. You know, thinking he was going to completely crush me on it. He couldn't even do 5. My cats are chasing each other. Yeah, so I got the gym membership to help him out, then he quit on me. But yeah, so I thought I could do that a few times, and every time I did, I would start and stop. Just like I couldn't get that like motivation to just disappear and reappear and say, "Ha ha, look at me now." That was the dumbest, that was the cheesiest ass fucking shit I ever did. No, it's not. It's not the cheesiest. Nobody's watching me. But yeah, I thought I could just disappear and do it again. And I couldn't. So I'm like, you know what? Since this has not worked since that one time, I'm like, I'm going to live stream it to make sure that I do it. So if anybody is watching me live, I know whether or not on TikTok, I know nobody has joined in on Instagram. I see there's one viewer on Twitch. I don't know if they're still there or not, because I don't know how that works. If you're there, say hi. If you want to. not gonna bug you. No? Okay. So, nobody's actually watching me. And that doesn't bother me. Okay? If you're watching this on YouTube, great. But this, so far, has worked for me to get my ass down here every morning. I may not have been on time. I may not have been efficient in my workout because I stopped a lot and talked, or I spent too much time talking beforehand. But that doesn't matter. Before and after doesn't matter. It's during the workout. I got to stopping and talking, especially as we start moving into other segments of this program, because it's just going to take longer, just because that's how it's set up. 2 of 15 is going to take longer than 1 of 30 because now I have an extra break. Not a long break, but a break. 3 of 10 is going to take longer because there's going to be a longer break. It needs to have a break. 5 of 6 needs a longer break. 6 of 5 needs an even longer break, slightly longer break. And 10 of 3 needs, those last ones are going to be supersets, so they're not going to be as bad. But just try to make it go faster. But they're going to take longer. That's just the design of them, especially when we hit the reverse pyramid one. That's going to take longer because it's going to be 5 sets and even more reps. We're going to be constantly changing weights. So, me getting down here in time, and me not talking through the workouts, and not talking so much before and afterwards is going to start being very crucial, because it's already running into the time that I want to actually be out of the house. Because I would like to be out of this house by 11:30, and that has not happened lately. But I've also noticed that lunchtime has not been very profitable, but a little profit is better than no profit sitting on my couch. So if I can get out and still make $12 to $15 an hour, at least for those few hours, it's better than $0 an hour for those few hours. And then when dinner hits, I'll make what I normally make, usually, at least. It seems like it. Just I've lost those hours that actually that were pretty profitable before. Somebody's in here. Get the workout going. Thank you. Thank you. I need to, and I need to stop talking. Thank you. See, I was waiting for somebody to tell me. No one's going to tell me. Alright, anyway, so warm-up is going to be the Turbo Jam Learn and Burn. It's a very simple, easy one. It's about 15 minutes. It's just a warm-up. I like following along. I know it looks kind of cheesy and girly, but that's what it is. And then it's leg day after that. So anyway, it sounds quieter than normal. You know, I just turned it up twice as much. Yeah, I've been down here a half hour.
Hi guys, I'm Shalene Johnson. Welcome to the Turbo Jam Learn and Burn. Now you've already learned the Elite 11. Now we're going to put together and burn some big time calories. But before we do, I get to introduce you to my crew. This is the Turbo team. Say hi. Those are your new friends. And our girl from the south, Mindy, is going to show you how to keep everything low in pep so you keep your eye on her for modifications.
As I said, with these videos, it's very easy to manipulate it however you need to. It be easy or hard.
Start with your tops.
This one not so much.
And release. Just as a reminder, your shoulder blades are back
You
against
can
the
make
wall,
it more intense than
and
they
the
do.
tuck happens from the belly button down and release.
I'm thinking you're going to get this one very intense.
Tuck. Now we're maintain it and move, double bob and tap. We call this a double bob and weave. In other programs, sometimes you'll hear it called a step touch. We're going to call it a double bob and weave and stay nice and low in that tucked position. Let's add the guard up. So hands are here, and we're still maintaining the tuck as we move side to side in our bob and weave. Good job, guys. Now, think of this as your protection, protecting your face from an incoming jab or an incoming cross. Let's add a jab. So you come to me with a punch. Boom. right out front. Good. I'd say maybe just about your chin height or just above your chest to learn that. Have good control of the elbow, not locking out. Single jabs. Now down up, start to use the legs. This is where we burn the calories. And this is where you can really see it's a bob and weave, just like you do in boxing. We've got good control of those elbows though. You've got your thumb wrapped around the outside of your fist. Let's do a cross punch across the body. Now because it's coming across your body, you're rotating your hips to the opposite wall. And that's why this can be such a powerful punch. Single crosses, down and up. Keep your shoulders low, away from your ears. Stay relaxed and enjoy yourself. You guys having fun? Good. We're gonna have a great time today. I'm glad you've joined us. Let's do the same thing, double bomb, this time with a hook punch. Hook. Now my elbow's at 90 degrees, if you can see that. And with Turbo Jam, we keep the knuckles down. There's lots of different ways to do a hook. This is how we do it. You guys ready? Single hooks, down and up. Imagine you're sliding your arm across the top of a table. That's perfect. You can see those papers flying everywhere. If it's my desk, it's always cluttered. But it's organized disorganization. You guys ready? Double bomb. Now uppercut. Up, out, and away from your own face. Like there's someone standing maybe 2 feet away from you. So it's a 45-degree angle. Not too close to your own face. We gotta be careful. Single uppercut. Up, out, and away. Repeat those words. Up, out, and away. Good job. That burns more calories. It's a little safer on the joints. Much safer for your face. All right, take it back to attack, guys. Very nice job. The next move is called the wheel. Essential that you're in the tuck position. Remember, I need you standing up tall, your tailbone underneath. Keep your eye out on Mindy or on Rita if you want to see how to modify this. Hands up. Good. Now hands back to your hips. The wider you take your arms, the tougher this is. Wide is tough, narrow is a little easier. Perfect, guys. Now let's shake it. This is called the shake and shed with a jab. And I don't want you to think about it too much. Just groove to that music and it'll happen. Keep your tuck going and you'll serve the purpose that we're looking for, which is tight abs with the shake and shed. Let's go back to the wheel. Put these two pieces together. Shake and shed, tuck, jab. Wheel again. Get the tailbone underneath, shoulders back. Shake it, baby. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Good, let's do it again. Wheel. Nice. Shake and shed. This time give me a hook. Oh yeah, baby. Wheel. Arms wide. Shake it, shake it. Nice job. Now let's pump it. You ready? Pump. Now, if you haven't figured it out, the pump is really like the tuck release, tuck release. Now, you gotta feel that beat. Pump, 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 pump. Come on, guys, let's go. Hey. Can we put it together? Try. Here we go. Wheel. Start small. Shake and shed. Cool. Wheel again. You know what's coming next, don't you? Okay, now pump it. Make it small to start. Good. Do it again. Wheel. Shake and shed. Ooh, we're gonna shed those pounds, baby. Wheel, this stuff works. It really does. Now pump it. Mindy, you lost 45 pounds, right, girl? Now clap it out. Hey, I think that's cause for celebration. Rita, she's keeping everything low, and she's lost over 70 pounds. You're gonna have some fun. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna put together some of the knees with the Elite 11 moves that we've already learned and burn some more calories. Because I'm in the mood to sweat. Are you? Okay, guys. Let's march, clean, and knee strike. Now, in the strike, your arms are up overhead. And you're pulling your arms past your knee. Very nice. Be very careful you don't lean back. Just squeeze the glutes of the supporting leg. Do it again. Now, notice, as we're marching, the belly button turns the opposite direction. So when you turn, the knee is still straight ahead. Perfect. One more time. Let's go into the row. You guys ready? Row. And now the march. 1, 2, 3, knee. Roll with it. Let's go. Big arms. And march. 1, 2, 3, knee. Okay, do it again for me. Step, row. Now march. Last time, row. we go. Full arms and march. Okay, guys, now the twist, but without the knee. It's jab, cross, jab, tap. And this is a good way to learn it to begin with. When you feel comfortable, you can add that knee. If you want to modify things, this is a great way to keep it lower and tap too. Here we go, let's add that knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. Up, lift that knee up, guys. Come on, fellas. Pull. There it is, come on. I think we should add this with the row. You guys ready? Row. Step forward and twist again. Turbo twist, row. How nice is that? It just feels good. Just remember you're stepping forward into that twist. Let's try it again. Twist, row. Very nice. Do it again. Twist and row. Again, twist and row. One more time. Nice. Okay. March it out. Beautiful job. A little bit of that capoeira stuff I love. Remember that it starts with the march and then you take the right foot back. Step and just back a little bit. Think of it as a march. Now we're going to add the arms, a small figure 8. Coming down next to your left leg. Small figure 8. You got it. Let's do it again. A little bigger if you're ready. Throw like you're grabbing somewhere. Forearm down. Good. You got it. 2 more. Last one, guys. Let's cross. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crunch. Crunch. Do that little crunch again. Tight. Tight. This is where the standing ab work comes in. You're working your abs because you've got that tuck in place, right? Make it a little quicker. We'll do a zigzag. Zigzag. Do it again. Crosses. Zigzag. Are you standing tall? Shoulder blades back, abs in. Tuck in place. Hup, hup. Good. Then let's add the knee. Come on, baby, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zigzag knee. Hup. Yeah, you can keep it low as you want. This is the learn and burn. You can do it as many times or move on. Jab, cross, tap. Good. Just tap that toe. Do the same thing. Other side of your body. Everything's
You can do it
always
like this.
Everything
Get
works
warmed
out
up.
equal. You guys ready?
Or if you want some more cardio,
So now we have the knee.
get into it.
So ladies, how you doing?
Since I'm not doing any extra cardio,
That's my sister. That's my baby sister. Say hi, Janelle.
I need to get a little more into it.
Nice job, guys. We're gonna row next time. Twist, now row. Hey, oh, twist. Are you getting this? You will. We use a lot of the same moves, so it's become second nature to you. You'll just enjoy the music, enjoy the workout. Do it again. Row. Beautiful. And again. Row it. Perfect. Can you feel that in your abs? Squeeze the glutes. The core is always engaged. Let's march it left. 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 Go lower than you normally would march. Feet wider. Low center of gravity. Tailbone under. Shoulder blades back. You start to step back with your left foot. Back. Back. Good. Now add the arms. Nice. Small to begin with. Wait till you're ready to really throw somebody. Ah, good. Ah. Give me 4 more, we'll make it there. 4, we're doing it together. 3, 2. Now let's cross. Let's cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crunch, crunch. Feel that in your obliques. Side of the abs. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crunch, crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hear you, girl. Ladies, do it again. Hup, 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 hup. We're gonna do the zigzag now. 4 punches. Zigzag. Make it small to begin with. Okay, the movement gets bigger as you get more comfortable. Not the first time out of the gates. Again. We're gonna add the knee. Last time, guys. Zigzag knee. Lift it up. Up. 2 more. And then we'll jump rope. Now, if you're gonna jump rope, watch Mindy and Anarita for how to modify this and keep the whole thing low impact. Because we do jump rope throughout the workout, and I want you to be able to keep up with us, but not impact those knees. All right, we're gonna move on right away. And section, you're going to see some kicks. And that's why it's very important we practice the W. Remember the W? All right, step touch, guys. Add the clap. Now bring your hands up in your guard position. And remember that your W is always between you and your imaginary opponent. So when we move to the right, let's go. Hands are up. Clap in between and go the other way. Stay nice and low for me. Good, let's do that again. W is up. Work on getting those fists nice and strong. Elbow back behind the rib cage. Good, do it again. Now we're going to start off right away with a side push kick. So keep your hands over here on the left and march right. 1, 2, 3, side push. Good, begin low. So it's as if you're aiming for someone's knee or their ankle. It's a crushing side push kick. And the knee actually comes in toward your chest and pushes away. Let's try it again. Now height is not important. I repeat, it is not important. What is important is that your technique is sound. So work on that before you add those high kicks. You guys ready? I think we'll slow it down so you can see what I'm talking about. In, push. In, push. In, push. And that kick actually pushes. It's the type of kick you would use to push someone away from you. Think of pushing away. Now march and let's practice it. Side push kick. Good. These are things you're going to work on. The more you do the routine, it'll just come second nature to you. Belly button aims toward the floor slightly. Buns are up in the air a little bit. Let's do this kick now to the back of the room. You're aiming at the back corners. Nice. Do it again now. Our back push kick is really a modification on what those of you who have done Taekwondo do. But you probably picked up already that it's the same kick as the side push kick. We're just aiming it at a different target toward the back of the room. This is safer because you're going to do a lot of kicks, and it also really works the glutes. Are you guys ready? Let's do march 3 knee, hands in front, knee. Good. Knee. See how my hands change position? Yeah, baby. So when my left knee lifts, my left fist is in front. Perfect. We're setting up for that front push kick. Push like you're pushing through a door. Good. So it's not a snap kick. Imagine you've got a bag full of groceries in your arms, and you need to push the door open. You've done that before. Same type of kick. You kick with the ball of your foot. Let's slow it down. Push. Push like you're stepping on a brake pedal. Push. Push. Good. Push. Never snap the knee. Have good control through the quadriceps. You guys, let's practice front push kick. Nice job. That's all it is practice. And you can do this as often as you like. Rewind it. Start it over if you didn't get the kick. Watch it until you feel very comfortable with your technique. All right, guys. Clap it out. Beautiful. All right. That was the serious stuff. Now let's do some fun stuff. Remember that 7 step? Just like you see the bands in the South do at the football games, halftime shows. We do a little 7 step. All right, now keep it play small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands are just kind of pumping. Just learn the footwork first. Hands will come later. Now we're going to travel with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On that 7, I'm lifting up my W. You can keep your hands on your hips if you want. Lift up your hip bone. Go! Let's march into a roundhouse. Roundhouse nice and low. So, if you're learning this for the first time, I want you to aim as though you're trying to hit someone in the calf muscle. Low. And with the top of your shoelaces, I'm going to slow it down for you. In, slap. Lift, slap. Notice that my knee is back behind my hip. This kick doesn't push. It slaps. Slap. Slap. March. Roundhouse, stay low. Yeah, where's your W? It's over here, right? Now it's over here. Hup. Good. Nice. Nice and controlled. Good job, you guys. Clap it out. Hey! Don't worry about being perfect. All this stuff's going to come to you before you
Stop. I think I need to hit the menu button. I think it's going to go right back to that tomorrow. If I use it tomorrow. Because if I use that video tomorrow, that means we're doing the stretch 40, which I really didn't care for. So yeah, you can use that just for a quick warm-up, like partial or the whole thing, or just run in place, whatever. But since I'm not doing a supplemental cardio, later on in the evenings, any day of the week, those extra 10 to 15 minutes are my cardio. I don't know if you can see, I'm sweating, so that actually works. So, as long as you do it right, you can do it as a warm-up, you can do it as a cardio, or both, as I'm doing. Oh, how am I doing? Well, I'm out of breath now. I'm doing good. So far, so good. All right, grabbing that already. I need to turn on the music. What do I need to do? Again, if Turbo Jam's not your cup of tea, don't do it. Find something else to do. I enjoy them. I think they're fun. And I think since the structure is there, it helps to maintain a level of cardio, I guess. All right, so I'm going to turn this on. Nobody has jumped on here. At least to say hi or Instagram people. All right, so I'm going to try to avoid wasting time during the workout. We only got 6 workouts today as opposed to 9. 9 to 10. It is legs, but all right. So anyway, let's just get it done. Get her done. Is that how you do? Get her done. Get her done. Bader, Larry. All right. So last week was the last week of using 0 pounds for squats. I think all across the board and all 3 of them. So I went ahead and put a plus sign on there. Since we are adding 5 pounds per side on squats, it means we're just doing a 10-pound empty barbell squat. And again, front squat. Alright, so this is the 20-pound bar. This is the 10-pound bar. We're starting with the 10-pound bar with the weights. Alright, and again, front squat just means you have the bar in front. This gets kind of awkward and iffy if you have bad wrists when you start getting heavy weights, so you got to be careful, alright, because you really don't have anything like your back to rest it on. You really kind of have to support them with your wrists. So I would advise being careful on doing these, but they are good in addition to the regular back squats. Alright, so obviously 10 pounds, 30 reps. Everything's the same, just the weight is balanced more in the front than in the back. So for some reason the glasses are giving me bugging me. Remember, 30 reps, no break. harder than doing heavier weights with breaks. Just saying. Alright, so 10 pounds, 30 reps. The reason why we do a light warm-up, light cardio is because squats will get that heart rate up and keep you going as long as you don't stop. I'm definitely keeping that at 10 pounds one more week. Makes sense. 3 weeks at 0, 2 weeks at 10. Log up my glasses. Alright. We got to throw the ankle raises on. Using this machine for the next 3 exercises. This one. Not this one. Eventually I would like to use this one. I gotta make sure I have enough weight to keep the table centered. I realized the problem was I didn't have enough weight although there's nothing wrong with using a resistance machine at all. It did great for me 8 years ago. That's all I really used. Other than the things I couldn't use it for, like squats and calf raises and stuff. Upright rows they don't do anymore. So yeah, it's a great machine, but I'd rather just concentrate on free weights or weights. Put that away. Then I'll have room for my seated calf raise and my standing calf raise machine if and when I get them. Which are in my Amazon wish list. Just saying. Which is linked in my TikTok. Just saying. Anyway, I'm done begging for stuff. Alright, so cable kickbacks. This is the one we just kick the box that way. You can do these with ankle weights as well, or with no weights. Ankle weights preferably if you don't have a machine to use. Alright, we did 15 pounds of resistance last time. We're doing 20 pounds of resistance this time. Looks like I got 20 pounds on here already. Just gotta get attached. We're all set. about that one is that on the second side, you feel a lot more work on the first side because you're supporting yourself and your body's kind of moving a little bit. It gets a little extra, I guess. Anyway, that was 20 pounds, 30 reps. We'll close this segment out with 25 next week on that. Woo. Okay, so leg abductors. That is the outer thigh, your hip, whatever you want to call it. So it's an outer swing. Again, if you don't have a machine, you can use ankle weights. You can lay down and do them, or you can stand and do them. Either way will work. You have options. Alright, right leg, outer swing. I have to start on the right side. Just because I'm anal after. That was redundant. Alright. I forgot to say what weight I was using. More concerned about instruction. Okay, so we did 10 pounds of resistance last time. We're doing 10 pounds again. Good thing I looked at 20. Probably got halfway through them. If I would have done a full swing, I probably would have realized it. Alright, so 10 pounds, 30 reps. That was a bitch. I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay, 10 pounds. Oh. 27. You know what I'm going to say. I have to stay in the same next week. So 10 pounds resistance, 30 reps, stay in 10 pounds for last week. And obviously, depending on what I say next week, it's going to be at least 15. Instagram turned off bastard. Not anybody. Oh, somebody watched the last second. Upfront art space. Hang on, I've got to restart Instagram. You know how this goes. But I talk too much to get this done in time. Okay. I'm back, Instagram. I know you missed me. All of you, nobody that's there. Nobody's in any of these. 0. See, I like how TikTok tells me. It says somebody joined, but it tells me that nobody's actually in here. Lets me know how lonely and unpopular I am. Anyway, leg adductors. It's not going to stop me from instructing and inspiring people. If you don't want to watch me, still going to do it. Alright, adductors. That is the inner thigh. And here, that is the inner swing. Again, you can use ankle weights, standing or lying down. Either way will work. The only thing I really like about this machine doing it is that it gives me a full swing. If you're using ankle weights, all you got is gravity. It's pulling you down until you get to the opposite here. Until you get here. This is all gravity. Nothing's going to happen here. If you're standing. So here to here will definitely work. Yeah. So lying down, standing, it still works with ankle weights. Again, I'm using the machine. We did 20 pounds last week. We are going to 25 this week. And again, I just want to remind everybody that I do half and half. I do half in front, and I do half behind. Just because. Alright, so 25, 25. Need to go. Alright, right leg. This way. Alright, so I need to stand, I believe it was here. Alright, 1. 2. 'You're on a machine doing this, or even if you're doing it with ankle weights, you can do it either way. You know, in front, behind, or both. Up to you. Why do I feel like I have the wrong one on? I do. I put the 50 on there. But then what the hell's going on? I thought I can't do that week. No, I'm doing baby weights with 25. Okay. That feels better. Alright. See, I feel like I can do 30, but I also feel like if I do 30, it's not going to swing all the way out. Like I'm not going to get the full range of motion. Like I feel like I'm going to come short. That's the problem with resistance machines more so than anything. Is that when it gets tighter, you think you're at the end, even though you might not be. So that's the downside of resistance machine, because here, you're really not going to feel anything on any of them. When you get down here to the full curve of the bar, or the band, whatever you want to call it, that's where you get that actual resistance. It's like right there at the end. So I feel if I bump that up to 30 for next time, it's going to, I'm not going to get that full swing out of there. So we're going to do 25 for one more week, and then regardless of what I do next week, it's going to be at least 30 when we start the 2 of 15. So for now, we got a steady increase. We went 10, 15, 20, 25, so that's not bad. But I think at this point we need to let it simmer for one more week. Alright, we are done with the resistance shit. We got 2 more exercises left. Barbell hip raises and the donkey calf raises. So, we get these ankle weights off. Put them back where they belong by the there. And I gotta get the barbell hip raise, the bench set up. Alright, so barbell hip raises. We did 10-pound empty bar last week. We're doing 10-pound empty bar again this week. That one gets you right here. Right there. This is what it's for. It's a hip flexor. It's a hip flexor / glute, because you're kind of squeezing with your glutes, you know. Need to make sure my bar is back. Alright, so that guy there. I need one of these platforms here. An extra 2 inches makes a difference. You hear that, ladies? 2 inches makes a difference. not. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, ladies. It's how you use it. Oh, this is my show. There's nobody participating. I have to entertain myself. Yeah. Take that over that way a little more. Alright, so basically I need this platform to make sure I get to a flat bridge basically when I come all the way up with the hip raise. Or else I'll be at an angle. Or I gotta like push them really high. And then I'm doing more than I'm supposed to the second time. Which can sometimes be a good thing, but sometimes can lead to injuries if you're not proper. You know, there are some exercises where you get a little extra. You're going away. Anyway, I'm putting it down here anyway. For the next exercise, I need those bars up there. So, barbell hip raise. You just basically your back's against the bench, and you're kind of in a squat, seated position, and you just kind of raise your hips up to become a bridge. That's it. All right, so. That's it. 1, 2. And I'm not out far enough. Just a couple more inches. Yeah, I gotta entertain myself. Alright, so see where I'm at sitting on the floor. So you don't want to be on the floor starting anyway. So that's about where I need to be. Nice flat bridge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I look pregnant. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah. Oh my God. Yeah, remember, there's still like 50 pounds of this shit on there. Woo! I stood up too fast. One thing you don't want to do when you're breathing heavy is stand up too fast. Okay. Bar. Yeah. I I still had 50 pounds of fat on me, on my stomach, so I'm lifting that as well as that. So that's technically 60 pounds. Just saying. See, that works the muscle group, the muscles that I don't like. Getting like all warm and like right in here. I hate that. I hate my quads burning. I hate it. Alright. One last exercise left. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Barbell hip raises, 10 pounds, 30 reps. There's absolutely no way in hell that's going up next week. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I can't do that either. Dana Carvey accent. Dana Carvey George Bush accent. Not gonna do it. Alright. Get this shit put away. Oh. It's nice when I can start using these big ass ones. Then I might have to buy more. But I'm not going to be coming close to those 40 pounds anytime soon. And at least till I get to the 3 heads. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Donkey calf raises. We did 5 pounds on the dip belt. We're doing 5 pounds again. Because that's a bench by itself. You have to remember, you're hyperextending your calves. You hyperextend something, but not like at full strength. Plus, I'm fat and weak, so whatever. Not for long! You'll see. You'll see. Talking to myself, no one's talking to me. Alright, so I should probably put this over here first. Before I start walking around, swinging a weight through my legs. I think that's about right. Alright, so dip belt. Again, it's called a dip belt because you usually do like tricep dips with them. You can also use it for pull-ups. You know, if you want weighted pull-ups. And you can do it for calf raises if you don't have a calf raising machine. Now, for standing calf raises, you can have this position pretty much at your waist. That's fine. You know, standing calf raises. This really isn't going to work for seated calf raises. You need the weight right above your calves. Since you're seated at a 90-degree angle, it's not going to work. Now, for donkey calf raises, I would suggest keeping it a tad bit on the loose side. If you're probably got to hold it, you got heavier weights on here as you get over here. Then you got to position yourself. Get in position. Basically, you're just at under 90. You want to be at a 90-degree angle when your calves are fully. I don't know. You know what I mean. When you're up. So you want it right over your buttocks. That way the weight goes more straight down and actually works, as opposed to being up here where it's really not doing anything. So that's basically it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can adjust yourself to make sure you're in the right position. 5. That should be it right there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still don't understand how 5 pounds is actually hard. It's not hard. But those last 5, it really kicks in and starts burning. That last one's like, ugh. So, that's going to stay 5. 5 pounds, 30 reps. That's fine. So, and again, even if I do 5 pounds next week, like, oh, that's fine, it's still going to go to 10 at minimum when we switch to a 15. So regardless, it's going up in a couple weeks. Now, when I made this damn thing, it works. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. I did a good job. Only thing I didn't do right, I put the strips in the center, not on the edge. So my feet keep slipping when they go down this way, because like this. Up here they hold, you know, but obviously they come off and slip a little bit. Because I used 2 of them, or 4 of them, on the bottom here, so I could keep it from sliding on the floor. And it works. But I think I need 2 more up here. So I think I need to do that. I need to go get a couple more grippy strippies. Grip strips. Anyway. I'm done. It's 10:40. Been down here too long. And that's because I talked so much in the beginning. So I know you're not there anymore, but Andrew, thank you for making me shut up. I really 1000% appreciate that. I will start rambling and I will not stop. I will do that. But I do have to stop doing it. I 1000% have to stop doing that because it's totally wasting my time. Not necessarily for the workout, because I can still do the whole workout whether I talk a lot before or after. This is how I should look after a workout. Look at that. That's because I'm fat. Because I'm fat. Fat. You know, it's not really in this little bit, I guess. You know, look at my armpits. This is a fat guy. This is fat guy sweat. That's what that is. But anyway, I can talk all I want before and afterwards because it's not going to make a difference to the workout. I do have to stop in between. Stop doing it in between for sure. Other than like my little tidbits, like say, hey, this is how I'm doing it. You can do it this way. You know, those are fine. Those are perfectly fine. But it is also, the longer I talk, the more it cuts into the rest of my day, which means less time to edit my videos and less time to actually work and make money. So, and the bad thing is that I work on my own schedule, so I can be like, yeah, fuck it, I don't have to. I can go in later. I can do it later. I can go in when I fucking want to. And that's a bad attitude to keep having. It's a nice thing to have, but it's a bad attitude to have, to keep bumping it back so I can do stuff that doesn't pay me anything. Because I'm not making any money off this shit, at least not yet. I don't know if I ever will. So, anyway, that's it. I am done. I am going upstairs. I'm going to upload the video to the computer. Hopefully, now that I figured out my stupid computer, my dumbass didn't realize what was going on. I took my computer so it would never sleep. That way when I'm uploading shit, it doesn't fucking stop. Then I can just turn it off when I'm done. That way it'll sleep on its own when I turn it off. Yeah, so that should be done, converting by now. And then I can upload that to YouTube. So yesterday's up there. I was hoping to do that last night when I got home. But, of course, my computer went to sleep and stopped fucking doing what it was supposed to fucking do. Anyway. So I'm probably going to upload it to YouTube while those are busy uploading to the computer. Or that'd be downloading to the computer. That'd be uploading to the computer. Up there. Yeah. Then I can shower, eat breakfast, and get the fuck out of here. Alright, so anyway, until the morrow, I bid you adieu.